All right, Steelers fans, let's get into some real talk about what's unfolding at training camp this year. The energy down at La Trobe is something else, finally seeing this new group on the field. Helmets on, practicing without pads, but still getting that first taste of the season's grind. It's exciting to witness the chemistry starting to form among the players, especially when you consider how much has shifted since last season. What stands out the most so far is the dynamic tight end room, which looks poised to redefine the way Pittsburgh's offense operates. There's a buzz around this group, and it's not just idle hype. One name that's been making waves: Freiermuth did something rare recently. You don't often hear players bringing up contract details out of the blue, but he did, and it was pretty revealing. He's locked in with a 4-year extension. Nearly $50 million on the line through 2028. But what's more impressive than the numbers is how he's embracing the bigger responsibility that comes with it. He's not just playing for himself anymore, he's playing to help this team reach the pinnacle, aiming for that elusive Super Bowl victory. That mindset shift is crucial for the Steelers as they build around this core. What's really fascinating is how Freiermuth, Washington, and the newly added John Smith fit together. Imagine 3 tight ends breaking from the same huddle, all heading to the line of scrimmage, ready to do their part. It's not something we've seen in Pittsburgh in this way before, sure. The Steelers have used multiple tight ends historically, but not like this. 3 players who each bring their own unique skill set and catching ability, including John Smith, who caught nearly 90 passes last season, ranking him among the league's top receivers. This trio has the potential to be a game changer, creating mismatches that defenses simply won't know how to handle. But pulling this off won't be easy. It requires smart management and inspired coaching. The offensive schemes have to adapt to leverage this deep group effectively, and at the center of it all is the quarterback, Aaron Rodgers. His ability to see the entire field, to distribute the ball intelligently while managing a roster packed with talented receivers and backs will be critical. It's a complex puzzle, and the success of this approach hinges on everyone understanding their roles and trusting each other. I got a chance to catch up with Freiermuth after practice, and his take was clear and level-headed. When asked if there were enough passes to go around for all these tight ends, plus DK Metcalf and the rest of the skilled players, he said the offense's goal is to spread the ball and stay unpredictable. That's exactly what you want to hear from someone who knows the game inside out. With Rodgers at the helm and a solid offensive line protecting him, the Steelers have the pieces in place to make plays all over the field. The preseason will be the proving ground to see who steps up and who makes the biggest impact. There's a natural tension when a new star like John Smith arrives on the scene, especially for players who already hold key roles. Washington, for example, could easily feel threatened, but his response was refreshing. He's focused on staying true to himself, soaking up wisdom from the veteran tight end who brings experience and knowledge from previous stints with coach Arthur Smith. That kind of camaraderie and mentorship is exactly what helps a team gel and perform at a high level. Looking at the Steelers' tight end room before and after John Smith's arrival, the difference is staggering. It's arguably the deepest and most talented group in the entire league, giving the Steelers a unique weapon that few teams can match. Defenses will have a tough time preparing for all the looks this group can create, especially when you combine that with the speed and skill of players like Mason Rudolph throwing deep passes downfield. Just imagine Washington breaking free nearly 40 yards downfield during practice and turning to face a cornerback half his size with confidence. That kind of mismatch is exactly what can tilt games in Pittsburgh's favor. Another fascinating angle is seeing Aaron Rodgers out on the field in a Steelers uniform. It's still surreal for many fans who got used to watching Russell Wilson under center last season. Rodgers brings a different vibe, one of calm confidence and elite playmaking ability. Even watching him throw during practice, the signature release and anticipation of where the ball's going is unmistakable. He's not just any quarterback. He's a future Hall of Famer whose presence lifts the entire team. The crowd at La Trobe is feeling it too, but in a subtle way. There's no loud cheers or Aaron chants. Instead, it's like Rodgers' presence is quietly acknowledged, almost taken for granted because everyone knows what he's capable of. Meanwhile, other players like DK Metcalf get that vocal support from the fans. It's a unique atmosphere, blending respect for the veteran and excitement for the new era. Seeing players like Jalen Ramsey come off the field brings back memories of fierce competition and playoff battles, reminding us that these athletes have proven themselves time and again. The Steelers' roster is stacked with talent that's already made noise in the NFL. But the question remains, can they keep it going? This season promises to be one of high expectations and thrilling possibilities. The journey at training camp continues, and every practice sheds new light on the potential of this team. The mix of veteran leadership, young stars, and innovative schemes makes for an intriguing storyline. As Pittsburgh gears up for the challenges ahead, the tight end room, the quarterback situation, and the depth across the board create a narrative rich with promise and excitement. This is football at its finest, and Steelers fans have plenty to look forward to as the season approaches. As the days at La Trobe roll on, the Steelers' preparation intensifies, and the excitement only grows. Watching the way this offense is shaping up, it's clear that the coaching staff is thinking several steps ahead. This isn't just about getting through the motions of training camp. It's about building something that can dominate come game day. The presence of Aaron Rodgers has shifted the whole dynamic. His experience and leadership ripple through every drill, every play, every moment on the field. You can see how the younger players respond to him. There's an undeniable energy and sense of purpose. The offensive line has been a critical piece in all of this. Protection for Rodgers has to be airtight if the Steelers want to unlock the full potential of their receiving cores and tight ends. And so far, that line is showing signs of cohesion and strength, giving the quarterback the precious seconds he needs to survey the defense and make those pinpoint throws. The balance between a sturdy offensive line and versatile skill players is what could make this offense truly special. When you factor in the depth at running back and wide receiver, the playbook can open up in countless ways. One of the most intriguing aspects this season will be the strategic use of the three tight ends. Traditionally, tight ends are a hybrid weapon, part receiver, part blocker, but with this group, the Steelers are aiming higher. Each one brings a unique skill set to the table. Freiermuth is a reliable target with excellent hands and route running ability. Darnell Washington combines size and athleticism to pose a constant threat, especially in red zone situations. And then there's John Smith, a veteran with a remarkable knack for finding soft spots in coverage and making contested catches. When you imagine them all on the field at once, defenses will have no easy answers. The challenge for Aaron Rodgers and the coaching staff will be to keep defenses guessing. With such a wealth of options, the Steelers have the chance to orchestrate plays that stretch the field vertically and horizontally. They can create mismatches against linebackers, force safeties into difficult coverage decisions and open lanes. For the running game, it's a chess match, and Pittsburgh has stacked the board with some of the best pieces in the league. In the background, you can feel the steady influence of the coaching staff, particularly Arthur Smith, who is known for his creative offensive mind and his ability to maximize the talents of his tight ends. His experience with players like John Smith in past teams provides a blueprint for success here. The conversations between Smith and the players suggest a clear vision for how this offense will operate, one that emphasizes adaptability and putting players in positions to succeed. While much of the focus has been on offense, the defensive side of the ball can't be overlooked. The Steelers' defense has always been a hallmark of the team's identity, and this year is no different. Veteran defenders and promising rookies alike are working hard to shore up gaps and develop chemistry. They understand that to win in the NFL, you need a complementary unit that can keep opposing offenses in check, create turnovers, and set the tone early in games. But before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to Steelers Nation Central and hit the like button on this video. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on the Pittsburgh Steelers. And don't forget to share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. A firestorm may be brewing within the Pittsburgh Steelers organization, as recent comments from star cornerback DARIUS have ignited speculation about a brewing internal clash with linebacker Joey Porter Jr. Slay's blunt remark, "One of us has got to go," has sent shockwaves through the NFL community, stirring rumors that a significant shakeup could be on the horizon for the storied franchise. Known for his no-nonsense approach both on and off the field, Slay has rarely been this candid about his frustrations. While the exact cause of the tension remains unclear, insiders suggest that differing playing styles, leadership dynamics, and perhaps even locker room influence could be at the heart of this brewing conflict. Joey Porter Jr., following in the footsteps of his father, a legendary figure in Steelers history, has been seen as a rising talent. But Slay's statement hints at underlying challenges that could threaten the cohesion of the defensive unit. The Steelers have long been praised for their tough blue-collar identity and their ability to foster camaraderie among players. However, Slay's declaration could signal cracks in that unity, potentially forcing the front office into a difficult decision. Will they side with their seasoned veteran cornerback, or back the younger, homegrown linebacker looking to carve out his own legacy? Sports analysts are already buzzing with theories. Some believe this tension might be a power struggle for leadership within the defense, while others speculate it could relate to playing time or differences in approach to the game. Regardless, the drama adds a compelling subplot to the Steelers' season, as fans and commentators alike watch closely to see how this off-field rivalry might impact on-field performance. If the rumors are true and one of these key players must be traded or benched, the implications could ripple far beyond Pittsburgh. Slay's ability to shut down opposing receivers is critical to the Steelers' defensive schemes, but Porter Jr.'s single quotes S potential and legacy ties make him a fan favorite and a promising part of the team's future. With the NFL trade deadline approaching and rumors swirling, all eyes remain on Pittsburgh. Will the Steelers manage to quell the tension and maintain their defensive dominance, or is a major roster move looming? One thing is certain, the words of DARIUS Slay have put the Steelers in the spotlight for reasons beyond their usual gridiron battles. Fans can only wait and watch as this internal saga unfolds, potentially reshaping the team's identity in the months to come. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the Pittsburgh Steelers, make sure to subscribe to Steelers Nation Central and give this video a like. We always look forward to hearing your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.